start them. Hello guys, so we are watching live Night City Wire, the 5th episode. And let's see, we have 3 minutes left on the countdown. We have 83,000 live viewers. The chat is going crazy. And so far nobody still knows what will be shown exactly. They showed something about a roller coaster on Twitter to release this beast of a Night City Wire. I think this may be the last one so far, so we will see. We will see. Maybe one more, but I don't think so. They showed so much gameplay. I've never seen a game that is not being released showing so much gameplay as CD Projekt Red has done. It's just crazy. So yeah, I don't know what to say. I think they will maybe show some more activities. They talked about showing some more activities to us, and also they wanted to show a little bit more about the Johnny Silverhand with Keanu Reeves as actor or voiceover, how you want to call it. So yeah, I don't know what to expect from that. We already have seen some footage of Johnny Silverhand playing in front of a crowd, playing, what was it? He was threatening somebody backstage or something. Oh yeah, and they showed him in the Night City Wire special edition. A little bit more with how he talks with V and things like that. And so far I quite liked his good English, man. Or in Dutch, goede Engeland, man. I know, I have problems with pronouncing things in English. But I try my best, But Smell, what do you think about the sound? Do you like the volumes, or are things too loud? Are things too soft? I just want to hear you guys' feedback. It's all fun and games. Hell yeah. 2 minutes. Or 1 minute actually. Oh, 60 seconds left. It's good, okay. And I put the settings the right way. I haven't been streaming that much. And I bought a new audio interface, so I had to figure out some things, but now I think it sounds quite well. And I also, one thing that I improved with my previous streams is that if I talk now, the volume gets a little bit less loud. And if I don't talk, it gets louder again, so that's quite nice. Oh, and maybe Jay will come to watch. Probably not the Night City Wire, but after that. The after talk. Okay, let's put it on full screen and let's see what they have got in store for us. Oh, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, let's see. Yes, everything. All the good things that you can have in a game are listed down below as the ratings.
Hello and welcome to Night City Wire episode 5.
Oh, she's back again.
Us at CD Projekt Red, where we talk about all things Cyberpunk 2077. Now we're going to start
new gameplay
with a new trailer that will take a closer look at Johnny Silverhand before we go behind the scenes with Keanu Reeves and have a chat to English adaptation director Boris, who will tell us exactly what it was like to work with him. Then we'll be exploring the original score and talking about some of the radio stations you might listen to while driving around Night City.
Okay, music, nice.
Look at the Jolly technology, which is powering facial animation in Cyberpunk, and unveil a new My Reward scheme, which anyone can take part in, no matter which platform you'll be playing Cyberpunk on. We'll then wrap up today's episode with a brand new gameplay trailer. It's a busy episode, and it will be our final
Ooh,
episode
nice.
of Night City Wire.
Ah, the final episode? I knew it.
December 10th. So, let's get going.
Oh yeah. I winked back at her. Oh, trailer time. Hell yeah. Johnny Silverhand. Okay, let's see. What is this about?
Where'd you even come from? How are we even talking?
CD Projekt Red presents.
Understand? And I'll kill anyone who gets in my way.
You weren't dreaming, V. Those were memories.
Look at those graphics. Holy shit, man.
I can't make head or tail of. Who? Me and who, Vic? Silverhand.
Johnny Silverhand. Real talk of the town back in my day.
He died, like, forever ago.
You need to say there's an actual terrorist in my head. Right now.
I'm mind blown every time.
Half the city just to prove he was right. And burn the other half just for fun.
What do you want from me?
Did you guys see that nuke?
Destroy Arasaka. I don't even know what that means. Do whatever it takes to stop him, defeat him, gut him.
He already tried to take over your body. You know, just for a little while.
Hear me, asshole? A bullet to the fucking brain. Get out! Just get.
Oh, what? You can throw your weapon at guys? What? The gameplay that we already have seen. Ooh.
You don't have much time left.
You're a dick, you know. And you're a cunt. Maybe.
Okay, nice. Really nice.
Sometimes we like to share things with you, and other times we like to keep secrets.
Holy shit, okay. There was some footage in there that we have seen already before.
Keanu Reeves on stage at E3 2019. So let's go.
But a lot of that was new footage.
Brought rocker boy Johnny Silverhand to life. You could say it's breathtaking.
It's breathtaking.
Cyberpunk 2077, Johnny Silverhand.
I've had the opportunity to do voiceover a few times. I'd worked on a cartoon. I had done.
The best thing is
that
that nobody knew he would be in the game.
You know you don't.
Nobody leaked it. I don't know how that is possible, but they did it.
Changed my mind. Don't want you dead anymore.
You know, and got to play a character in so many kind of different ways because of
Bruh.
paths or threads or choices. So you almost get to play one moment, say you have a decision.
But Roasted Chicken, welcome to the stream, man.
3 different behavioral attitudes.
Ooh,
So
some
that
new
was fun.
footage.
You know, Johnny's either a dick,
No.
or he's happy, or he's trying to convince.
Know why? Because you've always been a fucking pussy, Carrie.
So it's been fun, and that was kind of what I was interested
That's also new gameplay.
in. Different options that the game could play. You know, playing the same person, but with different versions of them.
Motion capture, baby. Johnny Silverhand.
So one of the first
He looks so
elements
weird.
that I was involved in with the game was motion capture. I've done a.
He looks so weird without his long hair.
I did it with in the Matrix films. So to start doing the motion capture for Johnny, it was all very familiar to me. The only difference, I think, technologically was how close they were going to real-time review. But creatively, it was very familiar in the sense of starting a library of gesture and the toolbox, let's say, for...
I think those studios are really expensive with all the equipment.
So you get to see Johnny as the rock star, you know, you hear about his military past, you know, and he's fighting for his survival. So he's kind of got all of these things.
I think it's also really expensive to have him your game.
Interpretation, because I think there's a
I wonder how expensive that was. Maybe a couple of million.
He's got a lot
Because
of
he
energy.
was-
He's got a good sense of humor.
He was working for this game 15 days straight with voiceovers on, I think. I don't know if this also counts with that 15 days.
Naive, but he's also
Ooh.
experienced in life. He's got certainly an appetite for life.
Yo, you're wrong.
He wants to change the world, you know? He has a cause that he wants to fight against the corpocracy. Come on.
I wonder if he's the one that let off the nuke.
Different kind of freedom.
Corps have long controlled our lives.
Oh my god, those graphics are insane,
Now
man.
they're after our souls.
I don't see ray tracing, I think.
At least I had a cause.
What CD Projekt Red has shared with me in the way that they talk about the game and what I've seen is that it's got a lot of freedom.
I'm actually really happy that we see this live, because I think they showed a lot more footage that
quests of paths.
won't be in the trailer.
Like, who are you? How do you want to play the character?
If I gotta kill, I'll kill. If I need your body, I'll fucking take it.
You can go into action, you can go into mystery, you can problem solve in different ways. And where you go in this world, there's so much
MILF guard.
There's so many different
There are some really weird ads in this game. You also have an ad with a woman with 3 mouths. So yeah, I don't know why a single man needs 3 mouths, but there's an ad for it. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. But
how cutting edge it is. I don't think there'll be a game that looks like this. Yeah.
And guys, why are you talking all Dutch?
I take the driver, you get his side.
Oh, what the fuck happened over there?
Before we get into what it
Voice
was like
3
to work with Keanu Reeves,
male
was it
parts.
always him that you imagined as Johnny Silverhand? Was there anybody else that you ever considered having for the role?
Did you guys see that boss at the end?
Arduous,
I have not seen him before in all the gameplay, I think.
Imagine, what Johnny Silverhand is supposed to look like, what he's supposed to sound like, what he's supposed to act like. Everybody and their great-grandmother seemed to
Bitch slap.
And the process actually involved a lot of people. The game director.
This is the first time I saw that you can throw guns. And that's the Porsche, by the way.
You know,
That short clip, that's the Porsche. Porsche is in the game.
We considered actors. We considered enlisting actual rock stars.
Keanu Reeves is in the game, Porsche is in the game, and Keanu Reeves, his motorcycle company is also in the game.
And reviving a recently deceased, longtime luminary of the recording industry. Now, some might say that it was a pipe dream to assume that we could do that technologically or otherwise. Well, I'll see you that pipe dream and raise you another, because one could easily say that it was a pipe dream to assume that we could successfully pitch to and ultimately enlist Keanu Reeves to play the role.
Now, I'm sure this is.
I would buy the game if I can ride a horse in it.
Actually, like to work with Keanu Reeves?
I have not seen that before.
Nothing he'd ever done before.
Oh yeah,
that I'm sure
it can't, because in the lore, almost all the animals are dead in this world.
and I get where it comes from.
Only the most wealthy people in this world can have animals, because they are so expensive.
To that work, he brings
Joke,
his
I'm
talent,
broke.
he brings his art,
And that is
technical
funny.
skill, and overwhelming charm. And yes,
But yeah, if you want to have a cat or a dog, you have to be a multi-millionaire, you know.
the variation.
So I don't know even if horses exist anymore in this world, because a lot of animals, yeah, gone extinct. Extinct, I think it's pronounced.
You know, his screen time. It's like doing the equivalent of many feature film roles put together. And we covered all that in a handful of mocap sessions. And
I meant the horse ride is funny, yes.
4 to 6 hours each. And that took focus.
It should be funny, but if you know the lore of the world,
Keanu provided in heaps.
most animals are dead.
More about the character of Johnny Silverhand and why he's important to the story, but also why it's important to have him played by like such a powerful personality.
Okay, how do I do this without spoiling too much for gamers? In the broadest sense, I'd say Johnny Silverhand is a co-protagonist of the game rather than a sidekick. I mean, there are buddy bits in the game, but in the end, Johnny has an agenda and he pursues it. And V has
that nuke, he set it off. I'm sure of it.
V and Johnny have to work together.
He let the nuke off.
They do are V's, and some of the things they do are Johnny's, and some of them are important to both of them. That
now I'm really sure it was
gamers, I think,
yeah, the Keanu Reeves
both characters' agendas become
or
equally
Johnny
important.
Silverhand. He let a
Both
nuke
characters'
off.
continued existence becomes equally important.
I don't know why,
Any
but he did it.
or
I'm pretty
viewer
sure right
or
now.
reader. What you have to do is
That's because
create
humans
that
can
bond between
suck
them
as species
and the
when it comes to
protagonist or
other animal
protagonist. You have to
species
make,
on this planet, I
those
think.
characters
Yeah,
understand
it's actually quite
like
realistic that
lovable.
if you think about
That
it.
understanding,
Because yeah, we
even
fuck up
when
the
they
world.
do something not entirely admirable or say something reprehensible, you stay committed, you stay involved, you stay.
I don't know,
bonded.
I
And
can't
there's no
recognize
denying
Keanu Reeves without his
casting
long hair.
A powerful personality, somebody who exudes charm by the truckload, helps to further all that.
So Boris, can you tell us, like, what does Keanu bring to Johnny Silverhand?
Okay,
Keanu
so now they
brings to
showed the
Johnny
Keanu Reeves
Silverhand is
part.
nothing more
After this, I
and
think
less
they will show some
Johnny.
activities that we can
I
do.
can parse that into a
Because in the
string of
Twitter post they showed
adjectives, but I kind of think that would be borderline insulting because it
the
wouldn't begin to
roller
do it
coaster
justice. To anybody
that you
who's
can ride in
seen
roller
the
coasters. So
applicable movies, Neo is Keanu, Keanu is Neo. John Wick is Keanu, Keanu is
I can't
John
really
Wick.
recognize
Johnny
him as well with his
Constantine,
long
Johnny
hair.
Mnemonic, Johnny
Yeah,
Parker,
it's hard.
Johnny Utah. They're all Keanu. And to anyone who will play Cyberpunk 2077, Johnny Silverhand
But
will
jij-
be Keanu.
Keanu Reeves is the perfect dude for this kind of game, you know? Because yeah, he's always playing in futuristic
Can you give us
movies
more
and things like
information
that. So
about the process of motion capture, right? Because we saw you.
He fits
in the
really well.
video, you know, doing some of it, but really, how does it work?
But I wish I could, Holly, but I'm really no mocap expert, and I can basically tell you what the day looked like, what the process looked like to me. To me, it was a fine day in LA, and I put on a.
seems like the producers knew what they were doing. Yeah.
The globules all over.
Actually,
it,
also
and
with
I
some of
put
the
on the
released
headband,
music,
and then we proceeded to
they
lock
choose
and
some music
play out
creators that also
scenes
make some
between V
kind of
and Johnny.
futuristic
And we did it
music.
over and over and over again. As we did that, I
But
must
they
have poked
really
Johnny,
pay attention to
in the
details.
chest hundreds of times, and I must have yelled "fuck off" at Johnny 35 times. You know, well, I never expected to be doing any of that. No, I never imagined I'd be doing any of that.
Well, Boris, thank you so much for joining us. Your
Wait,
voice in the
did
studio
they-
is quite iconic. So whenever I talk to you, I feel like I'm in a trailer. It's amazing.
Did they use bad words on Keanu Reeves?
Thank you.
Well, from Soviet-era synthesizers to body heat radio, it's time to explore the
Ooh, music, music.
and just some
All right,
of
let's
radio
go.
stations you'll be listening to when you're driving around Night City.
Car gameplay, please.
Score is the main vessel of emotions in both movies and video games, and Cyberpunk 2077 is no different.
It actually took us a long time to find the
I can't say that because we can hear some new songs after Sims.
Getting that sound together is almost as important as the actual look of the game itself, because music is really helping you feel this emotional connection to the game.
Okay, no new gameplay.
So one of the main ideas was to take the cyberpunk genre out of the 80s and give it a 90s flair. We took elements from rave, IDM, industrial, and make them fit.
Yes, this is way before my time. I was born in 2000, so
We've decided that close to 100% of our music would be purely electronic.
That's why we tried to stick to analog synths as much as possible, so it's got a warmth to it.
I'm super proud of the team we've managed to gather for this project.
For me, it was basically my own personal aesthetic matching the aesthetic of the game.
I really want to know how they know how to use all those
it come from an
those wires and things.
The music in this game is so varied. So we have some tracks that are super dirty, super heavy, and then we have some tracks that are very beautiful and ambient. I'm using all kinds of different effects. So it's been great to be able to experiment with the sound and the style.
I'm really trying to listen, so that's why I'm also in silence a little bit.
It's been a lot of fun. It's all about making you...
So you guys can also hear maybe a little bit of the background music.
That's what you are, basically. Well, I can do that all day long, so you'll just have to tell me what you
Can you
like.
play an instrument? Yes, I'm trying to learn a little bit of guitar.
Depending on what part of the city you're in.
We basically scored every quest pretty much with custom assets created specifically for that quest.
We ended up having over 7.5 hours of music in Cyberpunk.
Working on Cyberpunk has just been insane.
7.5 hours.
I can
quite a lot.
seriously say that I've never worked with such a bunch of mad people in my life, and mad brilliant.
Sounds dope.
That we use comes out of boutique shops, or they are vintage synthesizers like this Polyvox.
I really hope all this effort put into creating this score pays off with satisfying and enjoyable listening and gaming experience.
It sounds cool. I like it.
Hello.
Okay, this is not new music.
Good morning, Night City! Your man, Stan here. Ooh, I love this town. Love it like you might love a mother.
Ooh, okay, that's some new gameplay.
An orphanage once, and now stops you to ask if you got a smoke for her. And now, a shout out to all the lowlifes over at the
Oh, it's a radio station.
Here's that all-time classic in Night City.
Soundtrack is one of the key elements we use to build believable world. We've invited artists from around the world, incredible talents, incredible musicians, to write and produce songs just for us for this project.
The soundtrack for Cyberpunk is insane. So the soundtrack being all the songs that they've got going on, whether it's on the radio.
Now I know what that dude was talking about in the trailer. With the woman, you know?
50 custom genre-bending tracks, all waiting for you to discover them by yourselves.
You know, the reason
Oh, what? You can see the radio?
Well, basically, I know The Witcher is super sick, and then I actually got to play a preview of the game, which was fucking incredible.
I've always wanted to do something.
Wait, you can see the song that is playing in the radio. I think you can't see. Can you do that in GTA? I'm not sure.
Being a character in that game, the person
That's really cool.
this world in this time has grew up.
You can just see the song that is playing on your radio screen in the car.
An intellectual and spiritual history to this world that's been constructed for you, you know?
We want to provide you with the soundtrack to fucking shit up. Like, how can you not want to be a part of that?
I liked his part in the rap.
For those of you who can't wait to hear more from our composers, we're going to be releasing a special 6-track Cyberpunk 2077 EP featuring tracks from the game's original score onto streaming services for you to enjoy for free. And
Oh no, do I have to make... Okay, that will take forever.
listen later. In addition, if you're planning on live streaming Cyberpunk, or if you just want to make videos, we want to introduce you to a new mode that will allow you to disable certain copyrighted tracks. We know that for content creators, licensed music can sometimes be problematic. So with this new mode, you'll be able to disable a small number of selected tracks which could cause some issues, replacing them with a different song, helping to avoid any problems.
Yes! Thank you! Hell yeah.
This will start automatically, but you can toggle it on and off in the options as needed. And for PC players, you'll be able to turn it on and off in the game options. Don't forget, as with all episodes of Night City Wire, if you're tuning in,
Yep, you will be busy with making all those video clips. Yes, I will.
uploading everything to our channels soon. Now, from Polish to Chinese. When Cyberpunk launches, it will have VO in 10 different languages. So we're going
That's also crazy.
at the Jolly technology, which is ensuring each and every one is as authentic as possible.
So hi, my name is Sarah Watling.
I have seen this before, so a little bit about it.
In this video, we're going to show you a little bit about Jolly the software and Jolly
It looks quite cool.
the world of Cyberpunk 2077.
Maintenant, tu vas répondre à mes questions honnêtement, sans détour.
Rayfield's mine. Скажи заплатить 2 раза, заплатишь 2 раза.
Jolly is a suite of tools and a suite of services that result in what we think is the coolest and best and highest quality facial performance on characters.
Oh, is that supposed to sound familiar?
It
looks quite nice.
On a face based on audio dialogue, audio speech from a voice actor.
I love the French language.
Your cortisol and adrenaline spiked, but the soft activated your hormone blockers. Nothing happened. You're alive and well.
What Jolly tries to do is it tries to get to the root of what is being expressed in the vocal performance and put that on a 3D character.
That's Rogue. Best fixer in all of Night City.
There is just an incredible amount of performance.
Yeah, not yet that much new gameplay. This is some new gameplay a little bit.
Allows you to animate over and over and over again at tremendous scale. Jolly is what powers every single character.
Ooh, yeah.
Cyberpunk 2077.
Ooh, he looks... Did you see his neck? That's... I didn't saw that before. Oh, that's I think Italian or Spanish.
All you're doing is
sounds more like Spanish.
For example, speech style. If you wanted your character to shout instead
Damn, I'm so hyped for this game, man.
Issuing a set of commands that redo the animation, instead you click an attribute going from, in this case, mumble to shout.
But you walk. You bleed, but you walk. You bleed, but you walk. You breathe.
If the lip sync is right, you don't notice. If the faces match and match the performance, you don't notice because you're too busy paying attention to how awesome the game is, how much you care about these characters, what you're gonna do, and that's what we want. That to me is that's the sizzle.
Maybe you will the game so many times that you will even be able to understand what they are saying in other different languages.
Maybe even over a cup of coffee.
Yeah, probably.
Now we're excited to reveal digital and in-game rewards for Cyberpunk 2077. It's our way of saying thank you for your support. Now, every copy of the game comes with digital downloadable goodies such as the art book, the original score, and a digital comic, all from the Cyberpunk universe. But there's more. You can also claim in-game items for Cyberpunk 2077. For example, you could be rocking the Wolf School jacket for simply connecting the game to your GOG account. And if you have other CD Projekt Red games, such as The Witcher or Gwent, you can get even more. And it works both ways. If you connect the game to your GOG account,
I don't think I would buy the art book, to be honest, because it's a bit expensive and I like games more than books.
Breathtaking title. Now, this new My Reward program is for everybody. No matter which platform you're playing Cyberpunk on, you'll be able to get your digital goodies and in-game items. Now, this is just the beginning, and there'll be more items coming in the future, and we'll have more information on My Rewards.
Okay.
As always, don't forget that if you've missed anything or if you just want to watch again, we will be uploading everything to our channel.
Please, something more.
So before we take a look at that new gameplay trailer,
yes,
I just want to reveal that a number of games media from all over the world have been playing Cyberpunk 20.
Oh, okay, I will watch them all.
And you'll be able to read their latest impressions when this episode of Night City Wire finishes.
I'm going to watch them all.
Check them out.
Probably.
So now, let's wrap up this episode and
okay.
take a look at
okay, let's sit straight. Let's go. What is this about?
They got a lock on us. Engine's been hit.
Get us out of here.
I'm losing control.
Hey, Johnny Silverhand is this, right? Oh, that looks so dope.
We dedicate ourselves to telling immersive stories. Yet with every new project, we set out to make our stories bigger, more complex, deeply engaging.
Come on, V. Let's get you home.
Cyberpunk 2077 marries exploration of a vast open world with kinetic combat.
Look at that world!
Changing player choices and robust character development, all to bring you into our vision of the dark future.
You ever feel like the city doesn't give you a choice? You either burn alive in it, or you never existed at all.
Whoa.
Here is 2077. An economic crisis culminating in nuclear conflict has left America in pieces. With most of the continent degenerating into lawless war zones, people from all over have converged on the already overcrowded Night City, one of the world's last great megalopolises.
Jesus.
The best in resources,
look at those roll. What?
And home to manufacturers of cutting-edge technologies, Night City continues to offer the promise of a civilized future.
Rabbit Seeker, welcome to the stream, and this is sick.
But it is. But in the city streets, a merciless struggle for power rages. Gangs, corporate agents, hustlers, religious cultists, politicians, and all manner of criminals strive to outplay one another. Ordinary people get caught in the crossfire.
Looking for justice.
What the hell happened?
Night City. I seek revenge.
Why do they all have those weird necklaces?
In this world, consumed by never-ending conflict, sometimes only an outsider will get the job done.
Elizabeth tells me you have answers.
Oh my god.
I'm all ears.
And that's you, an urban mercenary, a cyber-enhanced gun for hire.
You seem to understand each other. Take this, too.
As a mercenary, you swear no allegiance. You've chosen the outlaw life and trust that your abilities will carry you up Night City's ruthless, underground social ladder.
Heart of Night City. That's it right there.
To thrive as a merc, you need the right combination of gear, skills, and reputation.
Dex had a load to say about you. I hope he wasn't.
I'm mind blown.
With the money you earn, you can turn yourself into
oh, hell yeah!
Enhancements in the hundreds. As you roam the city, you gain the experience you need to upgrade abilities and acquire perks. Combine the right skills and gear to create a gunslinger with inhuman reflexes. A stealthy netrunner.
This is so dope, man. What the hell?
Or practically anyone in between. In Cyberpunk 2077, you steal a prototype biochip that can set you up for life.
Being filthy rich.
When its sealed container is ruptured, the only way to prevent the biochip from failing is to slot it into your head. It turns out it contains the digitized soul of Johnny Silverhand, a dead rocker boy with violence on his mind.
You mean to say there's an actual terrorist in my head right
now? Baron Brasik, welcome us to the stream, man. Whoa.
Do whatever it takes to stop him, defeat him, gut him.
What is in your head can shift the balance of power in Night City. The high and mighty will do anything to lay their hands on it.
Yo, what?
Told you I'd end you someday.
What the fuck is happening?
You make will shape your story and determine how events unfold.
V, you gotta take him down. That's why we're here.
But not everything in Night City is a matter of life and death. Sometimes it's about style, choosing your look.
Oh my god, look at how many styles.
Who's at your side? Choosing how you spend your dirty money. Welcome to the next generation of...
I don't want to look at the chat, I just want to look at the stream.
Immerse yourself in Cyberpunk 2077.
Whoa! I didn't expect this. Some people don't believe this game will ever come out. Okay, I'm mind blown away, guys. December 10th? Maybe, maybe not. I'm not gonna fall for this. Okay, let me upload this to my YouTube channel.